I'm here at a friend's house in Florida. I'm about to go to a retreat this weekend, but before I posted this video, I wanted to give a little bit of context just as to what's happening. So someone reached out to me on Instagram while we were in Israel and wanted to meet up and just talk. And as I got to hear more about his story, I was really interested and I wanted to share it with you guys. And so that's what this video is all about, just sharing it with him. Now, I had to throw my camera to someone quickly just so that we could record it because we were on a time crunch while we were in Capernaum and kind of traveling around in Israel. So this video is a little bit out of focus. There's a little bit of things that are wrong, but please just listen to Ron's story because, man, it's so inspiring to see someone come to Christ in the way that he has. So check out this video and let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, well, we're here in Capernaum, the city where Jesus literally lived. Obviously, we know Peter, Andrew, James, John, they all lived here, right? But a friend of mine, Ron, reached out on Instagram, and he is Israeli, and he wanted to come and say hi to us and hang out with us for a bit. He has a really cool story. So, like, in just a couple of minutes, would you tell us who you are and kind of, you know, what you've been going through over the past few years?
Okay, so I was born Jewish, raised secular. Like half of my family, the extended family, my aunt's side, is religious Orthodox, Jewish, obviously. I was an atheist for a large majority of my life, somewhere between like ages 13 and 27, just straight up atheist. A lot of issues over that time, a lot of psychological issues, antidepressants, like some dark stuff over that time. Eventually, out of an odd fascination with American politics and listening to American political podcasts, actually ended up like beginning to believe again. Started off on like a Jewish belief track, and then ended up. I tend to say that like I couldn't stop at Moses. Everything kept tracking afterwards. So I ended up figuring out that I am a Christian. I do believe in Jesus. I believe that he died and rose and will come again. And so I'm the only Christian person in my family, so that has challenges. I'm trying not to push stuff on them. Trying to be like a good person and show that in that there is worth here, and trying to live a life, you know, worthy is the wrong word, but trying to become better and walk in His light.
Yeah, I describe it as being obedient as possible, you know? Like, no matter what happens, we say it all the time on our channel, but following Jesus is better, but it doesn't mean it's always easy. And especially in your case, where you're looking at, you know, like, your family is totally in a different spot than you are. And you knowing the truth, you probably hurt for them, but at the same time, it's hard to you know, kind of live in this in-between moment for them, you know? So, man, I'm super impressed by who you are and how this journey has gone. It reminds me a lot of Vanessa's journey, actually, because she kind of grew up very secular in a lot of ways, and then logically she kind of went through the scriptures and was able to see, you know, what's going on. So
it's like once you open up to the potential of there being more than just the material, once there's more than that, then you can reason your way into it. There's like we've talked a little bit earlier. I do watch some stuff from other people, and like one of them is Mike Winger. He talks about the stuff where you can give people all the reasons of the world. You can give them a really solid case for Jesus, and if there's a heart issue, it just won't pass through the filter. And I was like that for a long time, and thankfully now I'm not. Now this year has been like really troublesome. The last few years, like the moment I came into faith, the entire world started collapsing from COVID and everything, and this year has been really troublesome. Just a month or two ago, my mom died from an issue, and right now that is like my biggest issue right now. Okay, my mom died. She was Jewish. She was secular. I'm Christian. What does that mean for her? And how do you work through that? So that's tough right now, and all I can do is believe in God's mercy and God's justice, and that everything will be okay in the end of ends, you might say.
Wow. Man, thank you so much for just giving us the time, for coming to hang out with us. I really appreciate it, for sure. And you can reach out to me anytime, you know?
Right.
And anything you need, just let me know, for sure.
100%.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Man, awesome meeting you. Thank you so much.
Probably nobody's in my family is checking out the Snipe Life YouTube channel. So unless I start sharing that stuff,
Yeah.
probably won't find it. And
No, it's
if
all
they
good.
do, that's from God too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Yeah,
you don't hide the light under a bushel forever.
yeah,
Eventually, you need to show it.
yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome,
that's
man.
it.